Gentlemen, my lecturing topic is Metaverse. Let us first understand what is Metaverse. So Metaverse is an extended real world into the digital realm using augmented reality and virtual reality, what is so called AR and VR. For that, accessing it requires the internet and as I said earlier, augmented reality and virtual reality. Moreover, it is a fine experience extending up to the digital realm, providing an immersive multi-user experience. It is a fresh concept and it is still under development. It was enacted and initiated by the CEO of Facebook, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. And subsequently other companies have come up with their own companies and own standards of Metaverse. Now let us look at the benefits of Metaverse and its applications. Number one application is e-commerce. Metaverse is designed such that it integrates the virtual reality and virtual experience into the real world, accessing it further into a fine experience. Like for example, we shop on Amazon, which is an e-commerce website, also a online shopping website. Now, with the advent of Metaverse and with the arrival of Metaverse, what will happen? The consumer base will widen, and so the consumers will be able to access it in a way such that they are sitting at their homes, but they are present at the Amazon store, and this will create a wider consumer base. Secondly, Metaverse will bridge the gap between the digital world and the real world. Number second application is the healthcare sector. Now, there is a concept of telemedicine and telehealthcare. Again, with the arrival of Metaverse, the patients will be able to consult doctors with what is so called the patient-doctor online virtual reality interactions. This will further enhance the healthcare sector and widen the patient and doctor interaction. Third could be the online learning platforms and the education sector. Again, with the arrival of Metaverse, it will cause a stir and a boost to the education sector such that the students will be able to have a very clear look at the practical and the other interactive sessions that they could access with the help of Metaverse by staying at their homes only. So around the times of the pandemic, it will be of major vitality and of significance, greater significance. Thirdly, it could be said that Metaverse is a concept extending up to a larger extent. However, it comes with their own set of challenges, which I am going to discuss right now. The challenges concerning Metaverse are: number one, the digital gap and the digital divide. According to the ICT and the telecommunication industry, the Indian statistics shows that the population of India, only 43% of them are currently using the internet. So certainly there is a digital divide. Secondly, less knowledge of the internet. It can be said that there is a requirement and there is a need to clearly establish good infrastructure for them. For example, the Metaverse requires a very vital infrastructure, which is first and foremost the 5G connection. And right now our rural people are not able to even establish a secure 4G connection. So inevitably there is the Metaverse could not become a reality for India right now. However, India can tap the potential of Metaverse if it bridge the digital gap. Moreover, Metaverse is a concept that could be utilized if there is ample number of infrastructure and the kind of connectivity which is required. India is still in the race to acquire the 5G connection. However, I am quite sure that India will be able to procure the Metaverse in the recent times to come. Now, let us discuss the concerns regarding the Metaverse and the set of challenges, and of course the boon and the bane. Now, Metaverse comes with its own set of challenges like privacy and other challenges. Metaverse is a concept extending beyond the digital world and the real world, integration of both of them. It can become a safe haven for the harassers and the cyber attackers if lawmakers could not be able to certify certain number of legislations and the jurisdictions over it. So clearly the need of the hour is that legislation should be there for the metaverse by the current lawmakers, and India should have to look into the matter more seriously. And there is also a need of privacy. It can be said that it could become vulnerable to the cyber theft, cyber attackers, harassers, and could become a safe haven for them. Now, the need of the hour and the goal is that India should focus on extending and on developing this infrastructure, and for that India should firstly focus on the 5G connection, establishing a secure 5G connection, extending it beyond the 4G connection, which is largely prevalent in India, and of course it can also become like, for example, the young Indian population can tap the potential by regularly interaction and by group discussions, by establishing secure connections. So these are my views. Thank you.